All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
I am.
This time we're tackling something we all use every single day, our voices.
Yeah, but we hardly ever think about them consciously, right?
Nope, not really. But it's kind of amazing. Like our voices are these powerful instruments we use to connect and communicate.
Absolutely, and it's even more crucial when you're in a situation where you need to really capture someone's attention.
Oh yeah, think about giving a presentation at work, leading a team meeting, even just making yourself heard in a crowded room.
Or even more so, think about actors on a stage, projecting across a whole theater.
Right. Conveying all these emotions, making sure every word has that impact.
And we're going to pull some awesome insights from Journey 3, vocal communication, to help us understand just how they do that.
Exactly. But here's the best part. These techniques, they're not just for the stage. I mean, we can all use them to become better communicators.
Oh, absolutely. In everyday life, Journey 3 emphasizes this really interesting link between your body and your voice.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you know how sometimes when you're stressed, your voice gets all tight and weird?
Oh, all the time. Like, especially when I'm hunched over my computer, I probably sound like a chipmunk up in here.
Well, there you go. That's it. It's the tension. The source calls it releasing the body.
Releasing the body. Huh.
Basically, it means releasing tension in your spine, your jaw, your shoulders. Even just gently massaging your jaw can make a huge difference.
That's wild.
Actors do this all the time. It helps them be clearer, and it helps them project their voices better.
Okay, that makes sense.
Think about it. Like someone presenting in a giant conference room, they need to reach everyone, right?
Yeah.
A relaxed jaw can really help with that.
Makes you think about all the little things that affect how you sound.
Oh, for sure. And Journey 3 also gets into some cool vocal warm-ups, like controlled breathe exercises with S sounds.
Wait, seriously, S sounds a little bit silly, but
I know, right? But that hissing sound, it actually works your diaphragm, and a strong diaphragm is key for projecting your voice powerfully.
so it's not about shouting louder, it's about engaging those muscles correctly.
Exactly. It's all connected. The source also mentions humming and sliding pitches up and down. It's like stretching your vocal cords, getting that range nice and wide.
Okay, so we're stretching, we're breathing. Anything else?
Yeah, Journey 3 suggests making open sounds with shapes like MMO and ah. These activate your resonators.
Resonator.
It's where the sound vibrates in your body. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's like a full body workout for your voice. But then Journey 3 talks about articulation. What exactly is articulation?
Good question. It's basically how clearly you pronounce each sound.
Okay, so like speaking clearly and distinctly.
Yeah, but think about it. It involves your tongue, your jaw, your lips, even your soft palate. They're all working together in this super coordinated way.
It's mind-blowing when you stop and think about it.
Totally. Journey 3 actually recommends practicing those classic consonant exercises, like exaggerating sounds like P, B, T, D.
Like we're back in grade school again.
Right. But it actually helps train those articulators for clearer, crisper speech.
And probably helps you feel more confident, too. Like you have more control.
Absolutely. But what about adding emotion to our words, making them impactful? That's where Journey 3 dives into this thing called modulation.
Okay, modulation. I'm intrigued.
Think of it like painting with your voice. You've got all these different tools you can use: pace, pauses, emphasis, pitch, inflection, tone.
Wow, that's a lot of tools. Can you break those down for us?
Sure, pace is all about speed. Speed up to show excitement or urgency, slow down for something more serious. Pauses are super powerful too.
I bet.
Like think about a comedian. Right before a punchline, that well-timed silence creates all that suspense, lets the joke really sink in.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And what about emphasis? Is that like highlighting certain words?
Yep, you can stress syllables, change your inflection, that's the rise and fall of your pitch, or even use gestures to emphasize a point.
Like the difference between reading a shopping list and delivering a, like, Shakespearean monologue. One is flat, the other is full of life.
Exactly. And then there's tone. That's the overall quality of your voice. You can use tone to express all sorts of emotions.
Oh, I get it. Like optimism, warmth, even suspicion, just changing your tone.
Yeah, even a simple word like, oh, you can say it in so many different ways, right? Each way conveys something different.
This is fascinating. Journey 3 also mentions resonance and subtext. Those seem important.
They are. Resonance is where your voice vibrates. Chest resonance gives you that deep, booming voice, while head resonance makes it brighter, lighter.
Oh, interesting.
Subtext is the meaning behind the words. Like, if someone says, I'm fine, but their tone is flat, emotionless.
They're probably not actually fine.
Right. The subtext might be sadness or anger.
Wow, there's so much to consider. But why should all this matter to our listeners? What's the big takeaway? Why bother with all these vocal gymnastics?
It's about connection. When you master your voice, you can connect with people on a much deeper level. You can express yourself more authentically
I see.
and, get your ideas across more effectively, even influence how others perceive you.
It's like unlocking a secret communications superpower.
Exactly. It's taking something we use every single day and making it this finely tuned instrument.
So to all our listeners out there, next time you're prepping for a presentation or even just chatting with a friend, remember these techniques. You might be surprised at how much they can change your communication.
Absolutely. And here's a little something to think about. How would you describe your unique vocal tone? What are your strengths, your weaknesses? And how can you use all these things we talked about to make your voice even more effective? To express your ideas, your emotions, everything. It's pretty powerful stuff.
It really is. Food for thought. Well, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See you then. 22-9.